everybody. So this morning we had a good start to the day. Hopefully we can keep it going. Our company has been providing, I should say our team, software to the direct sales industry for 28 years. I've been very fortunate in my life to be able to do it for the past 17 years. And I wouldn't do anything else because we get to build dreams. And that's a passion. Being a provider to the industry, we've seen the best, we've seen the worst, we've seen what works, and we've seen what doesn't work. We've sat front row for 27 years, me for 17 years, to this industry. And after doing it for so long, you start to realize what works and what doesn't work. I've been fortunate to have some incredible people in my life. And I know that one of the things that works in this industry is a vision. And we heard John talking about a vision earlier today. 3 years ago, I had the opportunity to meet somebody that has a vision. More importantly, they have a passion for that vision. John DeVries came into my life. And when John and I met, we instantly became friends. And there's times we're on until 10:30 at night, and 7 o'clock in the morning texting or talking. And I'm in Florida. It's 4 o'clock in the morning where John is. So I know without a doubt that you have the right visionary in place. And when John and I started working together 3 years ago, I asked him, "What do you want?" He said, "Robert, I want the best." I said, "What do you want to spend?" "Whatever it takes." "What do you need?" "Whatever will change the industry." So John has allowed us to work so closely with him to deliver what you need to run your business. You know, I've been involved in this for 17 years. I grew up with my parents who were Amway distributors, and we didn't have the internet back then. We didn't have this little thing back then. The last few years has been a game changer. So John has said, "Robert, do whatever it takes." And he's basically given us carte blanche. So I want to talk to you today about the things that we're doing to help you guys as distributors, to give you some more tools. Because without the right tools, you can't do anything. If a construction crew goes out to build a building and they don't have the right tools, building's not going to get built. You've been sent out to build something. You need some tools. So I want to talk to you about some things that we're doing coming soon in the next week, coming soon over the next couple months, so that you understand where you're going and the tools that you're going to have in your set to build this because of what John has empowered us to do on your behalf. So I just want to go through a few things today. Network marketing is nothing without momentum. It has to have momentum. So we've added in new notifications. How many of you get distributor notifications when a new distributor signs up or a new customer? But that goes just to you. John said, "Robert, I want a notification that goes to everybody up the tree," because that's momentum. So we're building in new notifications that starting this week. Every time there's an order anywhere in your downline, you're going to get notified, whether it's yours or not. When you have a new distributor, you're going to get notified, everybody upline. What does that do? It creates momentum because this compensation plan that John and his team put together with us was meant to reward everybody infinitely deep. So why shouldn't we infinitely notify you when something happens in the organization to create momentum? Because I've been a distributor before, and I'm going to talk about these things that's gone into his back office and went, "Oh, no sales today. No distributors, no customers, no commissions, close the laptop." We want to give you guys things that cause momentum, cause you to get a smile on your face. So we've got new notifications coming in this week. Dashboard tiles. This is one of the coolest things I like. Coming in this week. If you guys have seen the new Windows 10, where you can drag and drop things around and resize things, you're going to have a Windows 10 dashboard this week called Tiles, that you're going to be able to drag and drop around what's important to you. Is it your profile? Is it your auto ship? Is it your commissions? Is it your current real-time earnings? Is it, a new tool we're putting in, a forecaster for your organization that says you currently have 6,000 volume on the left and 3,000 volume on the right? Did you know if you got another 3,000 on the right, this is how much you would earn? Pretty cool, huh? So we're putting in tools that are going to motivate you guys, because I've been there before, not seeing the distributors, the customers, the sales. So we're putting in dashboard tiles. You're going to be able to drag and drop them around. And eventually, we have the concept, we're going to let you build your own tiles and decide what you want to put into it, just like you can in the new Microsoft Windows 10 desktop. Enhanced auto ship. Cody's going to talk to you later that we're changing the name. We looked at an $89 billion company, you may have heard, called Amazon, to try to figure out how is it that they get so much money in sales. And we know in this industry, recurring billing, auto ship is the driver of making money, delivering it every month. I actually just signed up and got a notice yesterday for a thing called Harvey's Shave Club. It's going to be auto shipped to me. Pretty cool. Well, we looked at Amazon.com and figured out what they're doing good in their auto ship, their recurring billing system, and then we figured out what could be improved. So in about 30 days, you're going to have a whole new auto ship, one click, one page, one drop down. No 3 and 4 pages to check out. You're going to go to one page that says Add Auto Ship or Edit Auto Ship, and you're going to visually see your products. One click, one checkout page. Live map. This is something that was actually, I'll take credit, was my idea. Because I like to do meetings in network marketing. But here's the challenge. I don't know where my customers are or my distributors are. Technology has changed lately so much, and that's what we love at what we do, because we get to bring it to an entire different industry. Live map is going to allow you to look at the world and see your customers grouped. See your distributors grouped. Then you're going to be able to narrow in and narrow out and see where they're grouped. What is this going to help you do? 2 things. One, if you want to have a meeting in your area, you're going to be able to drill right down into Tampa and see where you have the largest concentration of distributors to determine where you should have the meeting, because that's where you're going to get the most distributors. Or, what if you could look and see nationwide where there were no distributors? That's a market that could use YouLab Global. So we're going to give you the ability to figure out where the concentration of people are and how to market to them, and more importantly, where they're not, and market to them with Live Map. One-step enrollment. How many has been to the shopping cart lately in the last couple of weeks? If you guys have been to the shopping cart, the entire system has been modified in the last few weeks. Add to cart, checkout, done. Enroll as a guest. Use Twitter, use Facebook. Just came online a couple days ago. I'm going to talk about social media. The same changes that we've made to the shopping cart system, because we know that customers are the most important thing in your organization, we're making to the enrollment page. So when somebody goes to enroll as a distributor, one click, one checkout, done. No complication. We want to make it easy for you to get distributors and customers alike. I love the change in technology. Heat map analytics. Now, this may not be important to you to think, but technology has really changed lately, and just in the last few months, that we're actually able to analyze down to the web page, not just where somebody leaves your website, but where they clicked, where they moved their mouse over, where they stopped scrolling. And it actually goes from yellow to dark blue on our dashboards. What does that do for you? It allows us to actually compete with the big boys, the Amazons of the world, to determine where are people looking at on your website. Where are they leaving exactly at what point? I'm doing it on my own websites. I actually just had my developers change 3 different pages and gut out everything I designed over the last 3 months because people were leaving at a video that they didn't want to watch. And yet I spent hours building this. We're going to do the same thing for you guys. With heat maps, we're able to tell exactly where somebody left your website at the page and work with John and his team to improve it so that you have greater conversion rates, so that you have more customers enroll, so that you have more distributors join, so that you have more people sign up for auto ship. We're analyzing down to the nth level of detail behind the scenes to help you build your organization, why they're leaving. And we're going to improve upon that. Mobile replication. How many of you guys got one of these? Do you know that there are 1 billion websites in the world? Do you know that only 9% of them actually work on this device? That means that 91% of the world, including me and my websites, are behind the times. But this just really came on so fast in the last year. I mean, I woke up one day about 4 months ago, and Google announced in 30 days that they were going to rank my website lower if we didn't have mobile. Well, when you spend $1 million a year like I do on software development, it's a big ship. You can't just spin on a dime. Well, we're starting to spin on a dime. In 30 days from now, your websites, the front-facing pages that the public sees, other than the distributor enrollment and the shopping cart, will all work on this. We'll all be mobile ready. In 90 days, the shopping cart and the distributor enrollment and the back office, including the tiles are already coming out to work on your phone. In 90 days, 100% of YouLab Global, and I know other companies out there that don't have it, that have been around for years, you'll have all that in 90 days. Social media. You know, it's funny, Doug and I were talking earlier about the brain train, training your brain. Who's got Facebook? How many of you guys checked your Facebook this morning? I did. How many of you checked in when you got on the airline? I did. How many of you liked something today? How many of you looked at your news feed today? We're all using social media. Mark Zuckerberg understands what brain train is, how to train your brain. They've actually forced us, and I swore 1.5 years, 2 years ago that I'd never get onto Facebook. I'm on it every day because my son's on it, my daughter's on it, my grandson is on it, my friends are on it, the Scouts, the Boy Scouts of America that I work with, everybody's on it. And I miss it when I don't check it. I know a lot of people miss their social media when they don't check it. So, what if we could figure out a way to do what Doug just talked about and train your brain to use social media to help you make money? Who would like that? I get a lot of people that I talk to on the phone every week and come into my office, and they always say, Robert, do you guys have social media? Well, yeah, what do you want to do with it? Well, I don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows what they want to do with social media. Well, Doug and I were talking. We figured it out. It's taken a long time. So we got 2 things coming out in social media. I'm not giving a date on it. John actually just approved us to do it. 2 things coming out. How many of you have people out there that would say good things about you, your products, the type of person you are? Just raise your hands if you think so. I'm not talking about multi-level marketing. Church, sports. How many people would say good things about you? Testimonials. We have a testimonial system that's going to be coming online that will allow visitors to each of your replicated websites. So testimonials on your website are not going to show on somebody else's. Testimonials on your website aren't going to show on his. When somebody comes to your website, they're going to be able to put in a testimonial. You're going to be able to decide, do you want that testimonial to show on your website or not? You have that decision. Once you get that testimonial and you say, I want this showing on your website, guess what you got to do? Share it. You got to put it on your Facebook, your Twitter, your LinkedIn, your Google Circles, and we're looking at adding all the new ones that my 15-year-old and 21-year-old are doing, because that's the new generation, the Pinterest and the Snapchat. So you're going to be able to start sharing your testimonials. Guess what? The search engines are going to index those. The social media systems are going to see them. It's going to help you rank higher. It's going to see people seeing good things about you just then. Hey, I got an opportunity. How much time? Are we done? Okay, I've got to ramp up real fast. Okay, the one other thing I didn't get a chance to tell you I'm going to finish up. On the social media, we've got a secondary system that when you log into your back office every day, I told you, I go and I check my commissions, check my sales, check my orders, and go, close the laptop. We have a system coming online that's going to tell you what to do every day. It's going to give you challenges. And with those challenges are going to come bite-sized rewards. It's called gamification. It's been used in corporate America for the last 7 years. Microsoft just bought a gamification company a few weeks ago for over $1 billion. And we're building gamification for the first time ever into multi-level marketing. And YouLab is the first to get it. The last thing in network marketing, and I do this myself every day, is you have to do something every day. You have to take action. You have to learn. You have to be a student. Even when you become an incredible distributor making more money or helping more people, you still need to continue learning. We're going to have something called Trainer's Tube that's going to force training from the industry experts around the world into your back office every day. So when you go into your back office and something didn't happen, you now have something to do. So with social media, you're going to be able to take action. And with Trainer's Tube, you're going to be able to learn different ways to market, different ways to optimize already what you're doing, optimize your time. So I know I'm out of time. I talked over, guys. We're doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes thanks to John, and I want to thank all of you guys for what we can do to help you out and grow your business. Thank you.